Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Nada Surya. My student ID is 1810426466. I'm from Counting Z. I take Counting English from Adi Mursalin. In this opportunity, I would like to answer the question given by my lecturer, Mr. Adi Mursalin. The question consists of three parts, namely part A, which is related to the counting theory and its practice, part B, which is related to the videos of counting, and part C is, which is related to a counting article. Well, I'll start to answer the question in part A. 1. What is counting? Write the definition of counting to 5 experts. Counting is a system means for measuring business activities, processing of information into a report and making the finding available to decision maker. Usually, counting is understood as the language of a business. Definition of 5 experts. The first is Abu Bakar and Wibowo. They said counting is a procedure of recognizing, recording, and correspondence of financial exchange from an element or organization. The second is Frederick D. Ch. Choi Gerhard G. Mahler. They said counting is a process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information so as to enable users to make judgments and decisions. Third, Suemarsono H.R. say that counting is a process of identifying, measuring, and reporting economies. 4. S. Munawir said that counting is an art rather than recording, classifying, and summarizing events at the last in part financial in a manner that is as fast as possible and quiet or expressed with money and interpretation. Finally is Henry Simara. She said, the counting is a process of measuring the economic activities of an entity in units of money and communicating the result to the parties concerned. Number 2. What is counting cycle? And explain in detail the cycle or the stage of counting cycle. Counting cycle is the holistic process of recording and processing all financial transactions of company. From when transaction occurs to its presentation on the financial statement to closing the account. 3. Mention the counting equation and explain the component of counting equation. Counting equations have three components. The first is asset. Asset is a resources economics of the entity and includes such items as cash, accounts receivable, inventories, lands, building equipment, and even intangible assets like patent and other legal rights and claims. Second, liabilities. Liabilities are amounts owed to other two relating to loans, extension of a credit, and obligation and arising in the course of business. Third, owner equity. Owner equity is the owner interest in the business. It is sometimes called not asset because it is equivalent to asset minus liabilities for a particular business. Number 4. What is account? And why are the use of account in accounting equation? Account is a subdivision under asset, liabilities, or owner equity. The reason why account is used in accounting equation because it used to analyze business transaction. Number 5. What is the purpose of accounting? The purpose of accounting is to provide financial information about property and financial claim to property. And the main about property is anything of value that person or business own. And financial claim is a legal right to property. Number 6. What are assets, liabilities, and owner equity? Asset is resources economic of the entity and includes such items as cash, account receivable, inventories, land, building, equipment, and even intangible assets like patent and other legal right and claim. Liabilities is amount owed to other to relating to loans, extension of credit, and obligation and arising in the course of a business. Owner equity is the owner interest in the business. Number 7. What is business transaction? Business transaction is an activity or event that can be measured in terms of money and business transaction is an activity or event that can be measured in terms of money and which affect the financial position and business entity. A. What are revenue, expense, and withdrawals? Revenue is recurring business income revenue earned from selling goods or services. Increase owner equity. Expense is decrease the owner capital. Adversing X is an example. Withdrawal is amount of money or asset the owner take out of the business. Number 9. Explain the step for analysis. Explain the step for analyzing the business transaction. 1. Identify the account affected is recorded cash account in bank. 2. Classify the account affected is cash in bank is an asset account. Determine the amount of increase or decrease for each account is affected cash in bank in increase or decrease about cash. Finally, make sure the counting equation remain in balance. The purpose of it is the counting equation remain balanced or not. Number 10. Mention 6 business transactions happening in a company and their business transaction analysis. 1. Cash in bank. 2. Computer equipment. 3. Office equipment. 4. Delivery equipment. 5. Account payable. And 6. Crystal Vegas capital. Cash in bank, computer equipment, office equipment, delivery equipment, and it's under asset. Account payable in under liabilities. Crystal Vegas capital in under equity. Number 11. Cecil Jameson Attorney-at-law is proprietorship owned and operated by Cecil Jameson. On July 1, 2007, Cecil Jameson Attorney-at-law has the following assets and liabilities: cash 1,100, account receivable $3,200, suppliers $50, $100, land $10,000, account payable $1,530. Office space and office equipment are currently being rented, pending the completion of an office complex of land versus last year. Business transactions during July are summarizing as follows: A. Receivable cash from client for services $3,028. B. Paid creditor on account is $100,055. C. Received cash from Cecil Jameson and as an additional investment is $3,700. D. Paid office rent for the month is $1,200. A. Charged client for legal service on account is $2,025. F. Purchase office supplies on account is $240. Z. Received cash from client on account is $3,000. H. Received invoice for legal service from legal aids for July to be paid on August 10 is $160,3,500. A. Pay the following wages expense is $850. Answering service expense is $250. Utilities expense is $340 and miscellaneous expense is $750. Z. Determined that the cost of office supplies on hand was $980. Therefore, the cost of supplies used during the month was $150. K. Jameson withdrawal is $1,100 in cash from the business for personal use. Instruction. Determine the amount of honor equity Cecil Jameson capital. As of July 1, 2007, the amount of honor equity Cecil Jameson capital state the asset liability and the honor equity and of July 1 in equation form similar to that shown in the chapter. In tabulary from below the equation indicate the increase and decrease resulting from its transaction. 3. Refer in income statement July, a statement of honor equity for July and a balance sheet as of July 51, 2007 for optional. Prepare a statement of cash flow for July. 2. State the asset, liabilities, and honor equity as of July 1 in equation form similar to that shown in this chapter. In tabulary from below the equation, indicate in increase and decrease resulting from each transaction and the new balance after each transaction. 3. Prepare an income statement for July, a statement of honor equity for July, and a balance sheet as of July 31 207 for the not prepared a statement of cash flow for July. Part B. Number 1. What is the video title about? The title of video is Principle of Counting. The title of video is Principle of Counting. B. Who is the speaker in the video you watch? The speaker in the video is Mark Christopherson. C. What does the video tell you? The video tells about the purpose of accounting, who use accounting data, the equation, transaction, financial statement, and accounting career opportunities. Explain the contents in detail of the video you watch. The purpose of accounting is to identify, record, and communicate the economic event of an organization to interest user. Identify is select economic event like transaction. Record is classify summaries. And communicate is prefer to accounting report and then analyze to interface per user. Number 2. A. What are the benefits for you watching the videos? The benefit for me is order to know more about what is counting and who is the user of counting. Number 2. What is the title of video? The title of video is Review of Counting Effect and Equation. B. Who is the speaker in video you watch? The speaker is Mr. Dave Wright. C. What does the video tell you? The video telling about to understand equality must understand three components, namely asset, liabilities, and non-equity. D. Explain the content in the title of the video you watch. The asset talking about cash, supplies, and provides ends. A. What are the benefits for you watching the videos? The benefit is for me to understand about three components, namely asset, liabilities, and equity. Number 3. What is the title of videos? The title of video is How to Do a Balance Sheet. And who is the speaker in the video you watch? The speaker is Superfasta. What does the tell video about you? The video telling about the process of making a balance sheet and for the balance sheet. And D. Explain the content in the title of the video you watch. Balance sheet is financial document. It shows the asset, liabilities, and non-equity a company at a given point in time. A. What are the benefits for you watching the video? The benefit for me is to knowing balance sheet is financial document. 4. The title of videos about is financial accounting and income statement. Who is speaker in the videos you watch? The speaker in video is Medface 64. C. What does the video tell you? The video telling about expenditure equal net income when it's basically profit or loss. D. Explain the content in the title of the videos you watch. Typical type of expenditure is rent, inventory, cost with are some type of expenditure that are very typical. The last video discusses about is the balance sheet. That's also an official statement. What are the benefits for you watching the video? The benefit for me is to be better understand the income statement and balance sheet. 5. What is the title of videos? The title of video is definition of what is accounting. And who is the speaker in video? The speaker is Kimberly Dunn. And video is telling about accounting to help people decision. What kind of accounting decision can help people make answer to this question in independent? There are 3 basic types of accounting. Explain the contents in detail of your video you watch. The explaining is telling about the definition that we want to look a little more carefully at the first business use accounting and if it is going to a business that can consist of a large international business, all business accounting, and if it is going to be a professional business, you need to understand accounting with the business language. The benefits for me is I know the definition of accounting and understand accounting with the language. Part C. Why is accounting a great course to study? Why? Because accounting is provides you to skill and knowledge that can be applied to a number of industries. In fact, so long as there are businesses in the world, accounting will always be needed. A qualification in accounting is the best way to kickstart your career. However, before you decide to start studying, it's worth noting the key benefit a career in accounting can give you. Number 2. What do accountants do? A job as an accountant may also incorporate the following. The first is organize financial records. Second, review statement for a query. 3. Make certain that record and statement comply with the law. 4. Compute taxes on it, prepare tax return, ensure prompt payment. 5. Inspect account book and accounting system to keep up to date. 6. Suggest ways to reduce overhead and increase revenue and profit. 7. Provide auditing service. Number 3. Why is accountancy a good foundation? Because accountancy certification is always valuable. We learn how to focus on money management, financial recording and reporting, and the best process to save cash for a business or sell trends there. The skills are shared in every industry. For most contents, it's never hard to find work. Number 5. What must you have when you want to study accounting? When studying accounting, you will acquire knowledge about the law that governs business. Typical business administration themes, the ethics of accountancy, statistics, and accounting theory. You'll be taught how to prepare the key documents that your job will involve, including business proposal, financial statement, and tax return. You will also have subjects and that overlap with other finance-based courses. You will cover areas such as quantitative analytics and mathematics. Studying accounting means know your way around math and inform results from your number. Number 5. Is accounting right or wrong for you? Give the reason to your answer. In my opinion I think it's right because it can help me in the future work and my career. Number 6. Are you sure the accounting will help you in the future? Give the reason to your answer. Of course, I sure. Because my goal in studying accounting is to get a bachelor degree and a job in the future. 7. Why does accounting have a good prospect of job in the future? Because if you decide to study diploma of accounting, you probably won't have to wait too long to start working. Jobs in accounting are always in demand and the skills you learn through studying are transferable and can be applied to many other disciplines. If you're thinking of studying accounting, Dell Institute has a great rank or certificate and diploma to choose from, so go ahead and contact us today. That's all my answer about your question. So thank you and good night, sir.